Hey guys, welcome back to our channel.
The Ehi After channel.
Yes. What's up?
So, as you can see, we're doing vlog style. Actually, we're going on another trip, our third trip of the year.
Yes.
We're still in the first quarter.
This is the second quarter.
Oh, we're just entered the second quarter. Our third trip of the year. And guess where we are going to be going to? I'm not going to spill the beans. You are going to see if you can guess the venue from all the videos you will see, and then at the end we'll make another wrap-up video and see how many of you got it right. So we're just leaving the house now. We got a rental car because we're flying out of Toronto, but when coming back we'll be flying into Ottawa. So we're just taking a rental car to Toronto to the airport.
Yeah.
We'll leave it at the airport and then we'll fly out and then fly in and fly straight to Ottawa.
Let me just add on to what you're saying. If you ever find yourself in a situation where you want to go one way and drive one way, like in our case, we are leaving Ottawa to catch a flight in Toronto, but we won't be driving back. If you don't want to take your car, you can always rent a car for one way. So not a lot of agencies do this, but budget rentals was a smooth process. It costs about $200 for a sedan with unlimited with unlimited mileage. But think about it, if we were to take ride share, it would be $60 each.
Everything in
and then when we get
goddamn expensive.
When we get there, it would have been when we get there, we would have spent a lot on Ubers too. So roughly, I guess it's worth it, I guess.
Anyways, if you choose to come and live in Canada, anything your eyes take it like that. There's no need to complain.
But yeah, it's his first time we are driving a sedan in a long time, so we'll see how it goes.
I have never driven a sedan in my life, right? So
and look at him, he's doing passenger princess.
Yeah, I've never driven a sedan in my life, so it will be good to experience what a sedan has in store for a tall guy like me.
Anyway, guys, we will catch you on the
next video.
Yes, remember to like, share and subscribe. I am going to show you videos of how easy it is to rent a car. Just be ready. They put a hold on your credit card of an absurd amount, but never mind. Let's be going. See you in Toronto.
Yeah, see you in Toronto.
Remember to like, share and subscribe.
Bye. So Happy picked up the rental car while I stayed home to finish up some work. She brought the car home and then we started loading the bags in the car. So we got a rental car because our flight was going to take off from Toronto, but we booked the flight from Toronto to Ottawa for the return leg. So we'll be driving back. The weather was so terrible. We spent the night in Toronto, but we didn't do much. We just visited friends. And finally, we were in Punta Cana. At this point, we were so tired. The flight was terrible. When I say terrible, I mean terrible. So we arrived. Two of our friends were coming from the US. So we met up with them. And when we finally arrived, we picked up the car. We had rented a car. First thing was to go and find something to eat. And then we got to the house. It was looking so nice. You can see me here. I was so hungry. I couldn't even look at the house. I just wanted to eat. But the house was so beautiful. It was 4 bedrooms and suites, and it had a pool, and it was in a really nice neighborhood called Punta Cana Village. This is our bedroom. It had 2 beds, as if we needed 2 beds. But it was nice. The house was so beautiful. We really had a great time staying in the house. It was really comfortable and really nice. So we did a little bit of house tour. Happy made sure to grab all the rooms and everything. So it was really nice. So that was the first day. At this point, I was already feeling really sick. tiredness had kicked in because of the stress of driving to Toronto and then the stress of the flight. In fact, don't let me get started on how terrible the flight was. We ended up going for dinner at a place called Jellyfish.
Thank
And it was so
you.
wonderful. They had such good seafood. We had seafood platter. We just sat down and chilled and had a good meal. And then the next day, we ended up at Pearl Resort. It was a beautiful resort. I 1000% recommend this place. If you're in Punta Cana, you might want to check it out. So we got in, we had made a reservation, we booked a cabana. I think it was about 300 US dollars. And the beautiful part is the 300 US dollars goes towards the food you eat, not towards the cabana. So actually the cabana is free. So they gave us towels, we got in. They had a very big lagoon pool. We're here just fooling around. They had a very big lagoon pool and they had this swing at the beach, and that part is so deep. Happy was determined to get up there, and she did. She didn't even mind that her dress was all wet, but it was nice. So we spent the day here. We were here for about 4 hours, just in the pool, eating, dancing. When the DJ noticed that we're from Nigeria, he started playing some really nice Afrobeat jams, and we're just vibing away. It was so nice. The vibes was good. Everyone was with their partners. Everyone was enjoying, living their best life. That's what you get when you are married. The next day, we took the car for a run to the mall. Driving in Punta Cana was easy breezy. The car was an easy drive, and the roads were very good also. Got to the mall, wanted to buy some things for the kids. They had this really nice, huge mall beside where we were staying. So we decided to go to Miniso because we recognized Miniso from our time in China. And then the next day was the boat cruise. So we had booked this private boat cruise before we arrived in Punta Cana. So we booked it. They came to pick us up from the house with the bus and brought us to the beach. And then we went on the water. So it was a private boat. You can book as a group, like privately, or you can decide to be in a bigger boat with a bunch of other people. But we just wanted to be by ourselves. So you see us with our green tag. That's to show that, okay, these guys are on the private boat. And it was so amazing because the guys on our boat, Gyro and Nine, very nice people. Gyro speaks Mandarin, so he was very happy to learn that Happy speaks Mandarin too. And he speaks quite a lot of languages. He speaks Russian, he speaks Spanish, he speaks French, he speaks English, he speaks Creole, and a bunch of other languages. So that was really cool to see. And Gyro is from Brazil, and Nine is from Dominican Republic. So we had a good time. It was about 3-4 hours on the boat. At this point, I was feeling terribly sick, but I just had to stick it out. So there's this point, it's called the party point. So it's a shallow point in the beach. Boats are parked around, and then you can go and party inside the water. So there's music blasting from every boat, and then you can jump in the water, party in the water. It's not deep, right? Because even Happy, as short as she is, she could stand in the water here. So Happy went in the water. A couple of other people went in the water, but at this point I was already feeling really feverish, so I couldn't even go into the water. So I just stayed on the boat, partied on the boat. Of course, we're playing our Afrobeat jams, while other people were playing their own jams. We're just doing our best to have a good time out there, and we really did have a good time. So you can see Happy in the water with a couple of our friends, and it was nice because there was a lot of people, and you could tell that people were having so much fun. And there was food and drinks on the boat, right? So much snacks and drinks. We couldn't even go through half of the drinks, right? So you really get good value for the money you pay for such a cruise, right? I think the cruise is called Hello Cantamaran, something like that. So we had fun, took a lot of pictures, a lot of pictures and videos. As you can tell, there were really nice, cool video spots and picture spots. And Happy had fun. I didn't even expect that she would go into the water, but she did. And Happy going into the water, she came back. She was really up for the party. We had champagne, 2 bottles of champagne, and then Happy ended up being the captain of the boat on our way back. Gyro allowed her to like just steer the boat back to shore. You will see where she's wearing the captain hat. I hope I got the video at that time. Yeah, you can see here she's steering the boat, but later Jairo gave her his captain hat, so, so she became Captain Happy. So you can also find Bebe on Google if you're looking to book a private boat session in Punta Cana. So this was us on our way back. At this point, we were all so tired. And then we went back home, made a reservation at this restaurant called Bao. We ended up just having a terrible experience all around. It was okay. We were still together, which made it fun. And everyone started to leave one after the other. Actually, the guys who came from the US, they left first because their flight was first, and those of us coming from Canada. Last day we went together. Punta Cana.
It's been a beautiful trip, very relaxing, but also very adventurous. We did so many activities. Right?
Well, I was there, but I was struck by, I don't know what happened. But I had fever, headache, joint pains. I had to take antibiotics. I think I'm just getting back to my normal self now. Yeah. But I tried my best to participate in the fun. Yes. Just that when we went to the boat cruise, I couldn't jump in the water as I would have loved to on a normal day.
I took one for the team.
Yeah, I would have been in that water, but I
had so much fun. I had fun to the brim. I'm ready to go back.
It was such a sweet trip, right?
We also have amazing friends, Just to sit and talk was just it's also really nice.
And funny enough, this trip on the boys group chat happened within 12 hours. It was just 2 options: Costa Rica, Punta Cana. Costa Rica, when you land at the airport, you drive 4 hours. No. Punta Cana, the Airbnb is 5 minutes from the airport. Yes. Okay, who's paying for Airbnb? Okay, you pay. And then everybody send this amount paid. Okay, which flight are you buying? Flight. And then that was it. That was when we started informing our wives that we have planned a trip.
And we appreciate.
And then we're on to the next one. So now we're already thinking about where next.
Yes.
Our wonderful friend is getting married in December in Lagos. That's supposed to be where next. But we're still looking if we can afford Dirty December in Lagos.
I think we'll spend more in Lagos than we
before.
Spend here.
On a normal day, you spend more in Lagos. Talk less of a Dirty December Lagos. That's even it's even more dangerous to your finances.
But anyway, we had a blast, and it was worth it. It was, remember with the cruise, he said, I recommend. This one too, we recommend.
Yeah, if you have good friends.
Yeah, if you have good friends.
It's nice. It's nice to just relax with friends and talk.
And I also got to be captain yesterday.
Yeah, she got to be captain after she had drank so much. Me, I couldn't drink because I was on antibiotics. So,
but yeah, it
was good. And then we went to, please, if you come here, if they tell you that you should go to Bao restaurants, say never.
The way you sold killers.
First, we called 3 hours before, we made a reservation for 8:30 for 8 people. We first got there. Took them about 45 minutes to get us a table. As if that was not bad enough. It took another 90 minutes for anything to stand on our table, even water. Another 90 minutes. And this restaurant is inside Westin Resort, owned by Marriott, right? So you would expect the level of service to be high class, but terrible.
Let's not talk about the food.
And then the food came.
Let's not talk.
I could feel my BP going up. Salt everywhere. Salt. I could feel my BP rising. And the worst part, it was so expensive. So if you come to Punta Cana and anybody tell you, oh, I found this really nice Asian restaurant, it's called Bar, say, no, take me to KFC or Wendy's. At least you know what you are getting. Please, that's the only bad experience I had on this trip.
And then they had the guts to charge in USD.
And they charge in US dollars. You know,
Yeah,
that's the only bad experience. But Pearl Beach Resort, wonderful. Jellyfish restaurant, wonderful.
Oh,
we couldn't do much at skate park because we didn't know the timing. If you want to go to skate park, make sure park Kanapuna or something like that. Make sure you go there early in the morning because the activities close from 3.
Yeah.
Right, we got there like 2 o'clock, so we're kind of late.
Wasn't worth it.
And then another holiday gone. I didn't get to drive my ATV.
My Lord has said
I'll try again on the next holiday. I'll try again on the next holiday. But it was a wonderful trip. All in all, we had fun.
Can we recommend?
You know, we stayed in a really nice neighborhood called Punta Cana Village. Beautiful neighborhood. It's
5
like
minutes
a very
from the airport.
high-end neighborhood.
Yeah.
Just 5 minutes from the airport. You can see the houses behind us, all looking like celebrity houses. So it was nice. It was nice. All in all, 5 over 5.
I'm looking at that woman at the balcony. Black woman. Yeah, we have.
So that's it. We're heading back home to the children now. We'll hibernate a bit this year. There are still more vacations in this year. I can feel it.
Yes.
I can feel it.
Okay, bye guys. We are very restful. You can see. Bye.
Bye.